The shadow that watches. Daniel had always been a skeptic. Ghosts, demons, curses, none of that scared him because, in his mind, none of it was real. That changed the night he moved into his new apartment. It was a small, old place, but affordable. The landlord had been oddly eager to rent it out, and when Daniel asked about the previous tenant, the only response was a vague, "She left suddenly." The first few nights were uneventful, but then, the knocking started. At exactly 3 o'clock a.m., 3 slow, deliberate knocks echoed from inside the closet. Daniel assumed it was the pipes or the neighbors and ignored it. But the next night, it happened again. 3 knocks, same time, same place. Frustrated, he got up, yanked the closet door open, and found nothing. Just an empty space, dusty shelves, and old wooden hangers swaying slightly, though the air was still. "Just my imagination," he muttered, shutting the door. But as he turned off the light and lay back down, he heard it. A whisper, "I see you." Daniel's blood ran cold. He sat up, heart pounding, and stared at the closet. Had he really heard that? The apartment was silent. He tried to convince himself he was dreaming and forced himself to sleep. The next night, the knocking came again. This time, he didn't move. He just lay there, waiting. After a long silence, the whisper returned. "Closer now. I'm watching." Daniel leapt out of bed, flipped on every light, and stood frozen. The closet door, which he knew he had closed, was slightly ajar. The next day, he called the landlord. "Has anything weird happened in this apartment?" There was a long pause. Then a sigh. The last tenant, she complained about the closet, said she saw something inside it, a shadow. She moved out in a hurry. Daniel scoffed. "A shadow? I don't know, man. Just don't look inside for too long." That night, Daniel felt an overwhelming curiosity. What had she seen? What could possibly be inside? He grabbed a flashlight, stood in front of the closet, and hesitated. Then, with a deep breath, he opened the door. At first, there was nothing, just the same empty shelves, the same wooden hangers. But as he shined the light into the dark corners, he saw it, a figure, impossibly tall, standing in the back of the closet. Its form was pure darkness, as if it absorbed the light. But the worst part was the face. There wasn't one, just an empty void where a face should be. Daniel stumbled back, but the thing moved forward, not stepping, gliding. The whisper came again, but this time, right against his ear. "Now you see me." The flashlight flickered and died. The next morning, Daniel's apartment was empty. His belongings remained. His bed was unmade, and his phone sat on the nightstand. But Daniel was gone. The only sign of him was the open closet door, and inside, in the darkness, to faint eyes watching,